All right, Bulls fans, we are live over in the Nashville Centennial Iceplex, whatever we're at. Uh, About to start our game against the Atlanta Phoenix. Got Tyler Hallman in the booth with me. Tyler, how's it going?
Welcome, everybody. You guys hadn't been to Centennial, which I haven't. It's right over here next to Broadway, just a couple of streets down, downtown heart of Nashville. So, pretty nice rink. Everything closed, a little bit snowy coming in.
Yeah, a little bit icy,
Yeah.
but not too bad.
All fun. So, I'm going to introduce the team. A little bit of,
I think your mic might have come loose a little bit. Hang on.
all right, hang on.
There we go. All right.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yep, got you.
All right, so for those of you who don't know where Centennial is, we're in downtown Nashville. Just a couple of streets over from Broadway and Music City Row. So we're going to take on this very first game. We're going to take on the Atlanta Phoenix. Atlanta's been they've given us fits every single time we played them. I do believe that we've beaten them every single time, but it's been a close game. So we look for this one to be close again. I'm going to throw up the standings for the SYTHL. We just watched the Knoxville Ice Bears knock off the Nashville Flyers in the game before ours. So these standings are before that game. You can see the Bulls are in second place. We need to continue the run, continue to bring the heat and the pressure, and see what we can do today.
Yeah, Knoxville is the team to beat right now, right? Knoxville is undefeated by looking at their record, and they're coming out strong every time they hit the ice. So
what's crazy is Knoxville continues to deal fits to everybody in the league, but then the Nashville Flyers continue to deal less fits, and we'll play them tomorrow morning. But obviously, we need to get the second game against the Knoxville Ice Bears today, and then look to hopefully capitalize on that and work our way into the Nashville Flyers game tomorrow morning. I'm going to introduce our coaches right quick. So we still got to get Coach Arns a picture up here. Yep. We need to make sure we get one with his beanie over there with the snowball on top of the beanie.
Absolutely.
Shout out to
Coach our coaches.
Shout out to Coach Arns' parents and Don Gray for always working the penalty box for us. Appreciate him always giving his time over there.
Tyler, one thing I wanted to, while we're here waiting, getting ready, and just want to let anybody at home know, and anybody that watches this, we had a tragedy in the hockey community. There was a New Canaan High School student in New York, Teddy Balkin, went down in a game, got hit while he was down inadvertently. It was an accident, and he wound up passing away from the injury. And I can't imagine how heartbroken and all his family and friends are. So sticks out to you, Teddy.
Definitely. It's always a tough one to hear about. Kid doing what he loves and losing a life over it. We pray that nothing like that ever happens in one of our games.
So finishing warm up here, 30 more seconds. We'll get going. I think I did right this time with the timer. Should be 12-minute periods. I've been told that according to the league rules, it's supposed to be 1-minute penalties, but it's been kind of up in the air as to if it's been minute and a half, minute 20, whatever. We'll see what it is today.
We'll see what they decide to do. Hopefully, we get a little bit more preferential referees here today, considering we get hosed every time we go to Birmingham. So we'll see what happens today with the refs. We always look for a fair game. We know our kids play rough, so we know we're going to end up in the penalty box, but that's the physical play that Birmingham likes to bring to the game. So we expect a couple of penalties. Hopefully they're all clean today, and nobody gets hurt. So the Bulls line up with their first line today. Philip Gross, Ian Farragut taking the face-off at center. Finnegan Cataldo over on the right wing. Hayes and Lingjay back on defense, which we're going to start calling them the TNT line because they're dynamite. So face-off won by the Bulls. Hayes takes it, Lingjay takes it, knocks it against the wall. Hayes shoots it out, able to clear the zone for the Bulls. Phoenix take it over, and Ian gets a quick offsides penalty. Smart play there by the Phoenix, just kind of dumping it back across the blue line and catching that offsides. So face off here in the neutral zone. Ian wins it over towards Jackson. They did make a defensive change. So we have the Bash brothers, Jackson and Ethan, out on defense now. Jackson steps up, poke checks it away. Over to Finnegan. Finnegan tries to get it up to Ian. And we get a quick offsides call there by the Phoenix. So we'll now take a face-off here in the neutral zone again, just over towards the Bulls defensive zone. Brogan Turley in net again today. Bulls win the face-off, get it over to Henry Arns, who's just entered the ice along with Nixon and Tyson. Nixon poke checks that one away. The Flyers take a shot right off the backside of Ethan. Tyson tries to clear that one, just can't quite pass the blue line. Jackson Bulls on chase right there, pushing along the wall. Nixon tries to send it up. Ricochets back off the wall, and Flyers able to make a quick move around Brogan and put one in the net. So quick score there for the Nashville Flyers. The Atlanta Phoenix. Give me just a minute to warm up here.
He's getting it. Yeah, man.
So we got 10:28 left here in the first period. Nicholas wins the faceoff and tries to send it on down. Flyers taking it into the Bulls defensive zone. Lingjay and Hayes have entered the game on defense. Hayes gets put into the wall pretty hard. I'm sorry, that was Elijah. Dillon continues to battle, works it across the blue line, just dumps it back into the offensive zone for the Bulls. Elijah doing a good job battling along the walls right there, along with Hayes. Puck finally sticks out to Lingjay. Lingjay whiffs on the pass, and Phoenix send it back into the zone and into the Bulls defensive zone and get an offsides call.
Seemed a little out of sync. Little
very out of sync
this afternoon.
Very out of sync. I expect things to get moving a little bit quicker here in just a second. So we got Ian Farragut taking the face-off, along with Finnegan Cataldo. Ian loses his glove, has to go back to get it. Ian takes a quick shot and bounces right off the glove of the goalie. Ian battles all the way, pushing that one out. Great job there by Jackson clearing the puck out. Jackson and Ethan both standing right in front of the goal, ready for defensive effort. A great job there by Ethan, poking it away. Nashville takes a quick shot, and nothing there. Brogan's on it. Ian's got the puck, takes it across the center line, takes down one guy in the process and loses the puck. probably pretty good. Jackson didn't catch that puck because if he had, we would have had an offsides there. Nashville comes back, takes a quick shot.
Atlanta.
Atlanta. I keep saying Nashville.
We're in Nashville, though.
I know. That's hey, look, I'm halfway there. So Atlanta looking to capitalize here in the Bulls' defensive zone. Make a quick move, taking it around the backside of the net. Doing a great job of spreading the puck around. Defenseman takes a shot. Has an offense right there. Offensive guy ready for the rebound. And no rebound there to be made. Lingjay does a good job poke checking that one out. And shot just wide of Brogan's net. Hayes battles along the boards. I'm sorry, that's Jackson over there. I didn't realize that Lingjay had made a switch. So another goal there for Atlanta. Quick score of 2-0 with 7:47 left on our official clock. We got Nixon out taking the faceoff along with Tyson, Henry, Hayes, and Lingjay. So Atlanta gets out to a quick start, 2-0. This is very uncharacteristic of the Bulls. It kind of shows we haven't played in what feels like a while. Atlanta takes it behind their net. Bulls in their offensive zone. Tyson centers it over to Nixon. Nixon takes a shot, and it is in there. Score for Nixon Hergott. And Bulls answer just like that, get right back in the game. Great job there. We needed somebody to step up, and Nixon did what he had to do. Great job by Tyson passing that and getting the assist. So the Bulls pass it up to Henry Arns. Henry Arns has an opportunity to take it. He's going to center it, and he does. Great job there by Henry, centering it over to Tyson. Tyson Jesnemer with a goal off of Henry Arns' assist. Fantastic job there by this line, putting up 2 goals super quick. And they're going to stay out there. The coaches don't want to pull them at this point.
That's a shot in the arm they needed. They were out of sync there, but that was a great cross-ice pass to his teammate.
They were very flat, and they just did 2. Both wingers getting it to center and doing a great job just passing and using their entire team. So the puck ends up over in the Bulls' offensive zone. Nashville tries to send it out. Tyson cuts that pass off. I'm sorry, Atlanta tries to send it out and cuts that pass off. And we don't have an offsides call. Puck never crossed the blue line, and now it does. So Hayes retreats, takes one off the edge of the gate. He's going to let it go into the corner, pass it up to Tyson. A shot on Brogan. Brogan just goes ahead and glove saves with 6:26 left here in the first period. Score 2-2. Man, a couple of quick goals there and changed the entire complexity of the game. So now coming out for the Bulls, we have Nicholas Hoffman, Dylan Hunt, and is that Elijah over there on the far side? Along with the Bash brothers, Ethan and Jackson. Sorry, I'm off today, guys. So Dylan takes a fast break, takes it all the way to the goal, puts one in. So Dylan Hunt off the face-off. Takes a fast break and takes it all the way down with 6:16 left here in the first period. So score of 3-2. So Dylan's going to stay out along with Nicholas and Elijah. Ethan and Jackson back on defense. Ethan steps up, poke checks that one away. Good job there by him, getting it over to Elijah. Elijah works it up the boards, but stolen away. They're working in the defensive zone for the Bulls. And there's an offsides call there on Atlanta.
Definitely battling back now, Tyler. I think the boys are getting their feet under them and getting oriented.
Yeah, you know, sometimes it takes a little time to get back into the scheme of things and get moving again. Hayes gets juked out of his jock right there, but does a good job just getting in his way. Brogan puts one on a pad. Gets over to Finnegan. Finnegan's going to work it up into the neutral zone. Tries to get it over to Ian. Pass is cut off. Ian does, however, get it over in the Bulls' offensive zone. Back off the stick. Goes back to Lingjay. Bulls have to reset. Atlanta battling there in the neutral zone, continuing to try to get the puck over. Puck ends up on Ian's stick, and Ian's going to work it across the neutral zone with two guys there to beat. He passes it up to Finnegan, who's waiting at the blue line, ready for him. Atlanta takes possession back. Phillip finally takes a little quick shot. Nothing there. So Atlanta takes possession but gets tripped up, and we do get a tripping call on, I believe, Phillip Gross. So with 4:44 left on the official clock, score of 3-2.
It's gonna be our
Bulls
first.
Bulls will make a line change, and we'll put the penalty kill team out here for today. So it looks like the Bash brothers, Jackson and Ethan, are coming out on defense, along with Nixon and Henry out as our offense.
This line's done pretty well killing penalties this season, so let's see how they do today.
They really have. You know, Nixon's one of those guys who hustles all over the ice, and really so does everybody else out there. So Atlanta tries to center one there, and the pass goes long, gets back into the neutral zone, and they're going to have to reset. Henry Orange chases him down like a madman. Ends up putting it on his stick, kind of battles it around again. Henry just doing a great job of wasting time here. Everybody continues to get in their way, and Jackson finally flicks one out. They do get a shot off, though, and Brogan with a glove save there. So 19 seconds left in the penalty kill. They did a pretty good job there of just kind of wasting some time. Henry just charging down, trying to figure out how he can end this kill.
A little worried about Jackson maybe pulling a penalty there, but
they do make a swap there for the defense and the offense, for that matter. Everybody but Henry Arns. Tyson entered the game along with our TNT defensive line, Lingjay and Hayes. Hayes gets it over into the neutral zone, pokes it out. Great job there by Tyson, poking it out as well. Henry's going to carry it across the line. And we've got 5-on-5 hockey again. Henry centers it back to Nixon. Nixon takes a shot. Great job there by Nixon, taking a shot right off the goalie's stick.
I think he took that one off the dome.
Did he?
Yeah. Way to stand tall there, goalie.
Yeah, no kidding. So Nixon with one of the hardest shots we got on the team. Launches one off the goalie's helmet. 3:26 left on our official clock. Bulls with a face-off there in their offensive zone. We do have to reset there, though. Lingjay passes it back out. Atlanta's got to reset now. Bulls will retreat back in their defensive zone and work it around. Lingjay passes over to Hayes. Hayes passes it up the wall to Tyson.
Offsides. Should have been.
Should have been, but no offsides call there for the Bulls. We got a little bit lucky on that call. Nixon works it all the way down to the offensive zone and then shoots one towards the net, but right off the Atlanta Phoenix defender. Nixon battles in the corner. Gets it back to Lingjay. We'll send it back around the net where a Phoenix player is waiting for it. Phoenix sends it right over to Tyson. Tyson works it up the wall, just dumps it. While the Bulls take an opportunity for a line change. Jackson comes in on the ice, falls, and then tries to flip it out of the zone. Everybody just sending it back and forth along the wall for now, but it ends up in the Bulls' offensive zone with an icing.
He was almost by their blue line when he did that.
Right?
Okay. Sure. Icing. We'll go with that.
So a minute 58 left on our official clock. Score of 3-2. Good, guys. We have Dylan, Elijah, Nicholas, Ethan, and Jackson out on defense. And off the faceoff there, Atlanta Phoenix put in a quick score. So we now have a score of 3-3. They didn't even have time to hit the clock button. So we'll take a face-off here at center ice. Same line out. Dylan Hunt taking the face-off. Wins the face-off, gets it back to Jackson, who trips up. Atlanta Phoenix just popped right up and tried to take possession of the puck, but nobody has it yet. Dylan chases it into the corner. Dylan Hunt's going to take it up in the center right in front of the net. Finally flicks it up along the wall to Elijah Cole. Elijah, good job blocking it out, and it goes off his wrist and into the bench. So the Bulls will switch out their defense for the TNT line. Hayes and Lingjay. Dylan, Elijah, and Nicholas now skate off the ice. In replacement, we have Ian, Finnegan, and Phillip. We'll have a face-off here in the Bulls' offensive zone. Won by the Atlanta Phoenix, taken around behind their net. Phillip Gross on chase. Phillip kicks it out. Trying to keep it in as Hayes Hallman, but he can't. He does let everybody get back on sides and dumps it deep back into the offensive zone. The defense will have time to set back up, hopefully keep that puck in. Finnegan works it back across. Hayes skating it across, dumps it back into the defensive or the offensive zone. Trying to get it over to Ian Farragut. Hayes continues to battle, dumps it back along the wall, all the way back around the back of the net. The Atlanta Phoenix do take possession. Ian chases over, poke checks it away right in the neutral zone. Hayes steps up, keeps it out of the Bulls' defense. Phillip does a good job sending it up to Ian. Ian makes one guy miss, makes two guy misses, off his skate, sends it over to Phillip. Puck just right over the top of his stick. Works into the corner with Finnegan. Finnegan continues to get tripped up there, trying to send it back out. Atlanta Phoenix are able to work it out of their zone. With Hayes and Lingjay both on defense. Hayes goes down. It's just Lingjay and now Phillip back checking on defense. They send it towards Brogan right off his pad. Send it towards Brogan again. A lot of traffic in front of the net. The Bulls able to keep that one out. But Atlanta still pressuring, and now we got time ending. So end of the first period. Wow. Last couple seconds there were pretty exciting.
What a game. What a game.
So 3-3. Bulls start off slow in that first period and then finally kind of found their stride. And it looks like Atlanta's not going to give up. They're going to continue to battle back. So Bulls have to bring it the second period.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things, Tyler's collapsing in front of the goalie like that. You know, if Brogan can't see the puck coming, he can't stop it. And,
they got to give him some space, and the defense continues to, they're helping, but they're not helping him.
All right, so 15 seconds left. Little AC/DC over the loudspeakers.
Well, you know Henry Arns is getting pumped right now.
Oh, I know Henry loves it. Brogan's over there bobbing his
Brogan's
head.
over there getting ready.
Oh, yeah.
So, I'm sure Coach Oren's over there giving them some good tips and tricks to make this second period a little bit better. You know, second period is the one where we typically end up in the penalty box a lot more than we should.
Seems like it.
So let's see if we can keep the penalties down to a minimum and keep the score close, or at least widen it out some for the good guys. So we got way too many guys out here. Well, I say that, never mind. Didn't count Brogan. So we have Tyson, Nixon, and Henry out here for the forwards, with the Bash brothers, Ethan Gray and Jackson Bulls out on defense. The Bulls end up winning the faceoff. Henry Arns takes it over into the offensive zone. Continues to get tripped up, but battles through. He centers one for Nixon. Nixon with a little bit of a shot, but gets tied up. Phoenix able to get a handle on that puck and work it across into the neutral zone. The Bulls aren't giving up. Henry has no clue where the puck is, trying to find it. It's right at his feet. He is tying up the defensive guy, though. Ends up on the Phoenix stick. So the Phoenix carried into the offensive zone or the defensive zone for the Bulls. And with a backhanded shot off the Phoenix stick, they slide one in. Jackson was tied up right in front of the goal with the defenseman. And,
screened out Brogan. Brogan couldn't see that one. I mean, it's
yep.
just, you know, again, he can't block what he can't see.
And that was a good job by the Atlanta Phoenix, just, you know, tying him up there, screening it out. But got to kind of clear the space right there in front of the goal. So now Hayes and Lingjay come out on defense, along with Dylan, Elijah, and Nicholas on offense. Atlanta tries to send one out and does. We got three guys back on defense, though. Dylan back checking quickly. Tries to send one out. Phoenix cut that pass off. Lingjay kind of pokes that one out towards the blue line, but can't pass it. Elijah finally clears it out. Great job there by Elijah stepping up and clearing that puck, making the Atlanta Phoenix reset. Atlanta passing it up ice nicely, working across. Just Hayes and one Phoenix player. Hayes pushing him to the outside. Atlanta tries to center it and turns the puck over to Nicholas Hoffman. Nicholas making a couple guys miss. Can't quite get it back around, and it ends up back on the Atlanta stick. Dylan Hunt battling along the side, so is Elijah Cole. Hayes steps up, takes one off the stick. Continuing to get tied up there. Phoenix able to kind of slow things down and reset. Hayes chases back in the corner, so does Dylan. Dylan sends it around to Elijah. Phoenix take a shot. A lot of traffic in front of Brogan, but he makes a good glove safe stop. So 9:32 left on the official clock. Score of 4-3, Atlanta Phoenix. We have Finnegan, Ian, and Phillip, along with the Bash brothers, Ethan and Jackson. And a quick face-off win and shot by the Atlanta Phoenix. Goes off of Brogan's shin guard. Battling in the corner is Jackson Bulls, or Ethan Gray, I'm sorry. They take it behind the goal, send it around to Phillip. Jackson knocks that one away, gets on Phillip's stick. Phillip sends it over to Ian. quickly stolen away by the Atlanta Phoenix. Another good poke check by Phillips, sending it over to Ian. Now he's got Ian and Finnegan. Ian gets tripped up and stick lost by the Phoenix. Now there's nobody to beat. So one-on-one with the goalie. And he sends it to the side, right around the edge of Brogan. Guy just shoots wide with a one-on-one opportunity there. And now Ian trying to take a one-on-one opportunity. He takes it off his skate, gets tripped up. They're going to call a tripping on the Atlanta Phoenix.
Hook.
A hook. I'm sorry. They're going to call a hook on the Phoenix. So how that wasn't a goal, I don't know. Brogan did a good job of standing tall in the goal, but the guy just shot just a little bit wide, trying to make one extra move. Didn't make it. So now we have our first power play for the Bulls. Tyson, Nixon, and Henry out on one line along with the TNT defensive line, Hayes and Lingjay. Atlanta takes possession. Hayes steps up, pushed him against the wall. Great job there by Tyson, sending it back up to Hayes. Atlanta kind of dumps it, and Lingjay cuts that pass off, dumps it back up as soon as Henry got over the blue line, so we didn't get the offsides. Tyson battles up there behind the net. They try to send one out. Nixon keeps it in. Great job there, poke checking that one away before it had to reset for the Bulls. Not able to keep it on that time, and we get a one-on-one opportunity again. Defense is completely burned. This time he goes high and misses right over the top of the net. Tyson
Offside.
tries to cut that pass off, and we do get an offsides.
Ooh, wow.
2 one-on-one opportunities. Our defense is just breaking down. We're giving too much of an opportunity for these guys to come in and score.
Yeah, I mean, they've got a couple of guys who are cherry picking, and that's fine. But our defense has got to recognize that and cheat back some.
Yep. So Ethan and Jackson, the Bash brothers, come back out along with Tyson, Nixon, and Henry still out on the ice. And Atlanta quickly wins the faceoff.
Yeah, should have been a call. Parents are calling for a call.
Parents are calling for a trip, and probably should have been. But no penalty called there for the Bulls, thank goodness. So shot, and it's wide, and Brogan covers that one. And now it looks like Ethan's going to get called to the box for a
roughing.
Yeah, roughing of some sort. Looked like he came down on his back. So Ethan gets a little father-son time with his dad, Don, over there in the box. So we got 6:57 left on the official clock. And I got a lot more than that on our clock, so I'm just going to let it run for a little bit until we catch up. So coming out for the Bulls, we have the TNT defense, Lingjay and Hayes, along with, let's see, we got Ian and Dylan out there. Actually, Jackson and Hayes are on defense. So Jackson does a good job. Poke check that one away, getting it up to Ian. Tries to send it out, and somehow Phoenix able to keep it in. Hayes stays back, shoots it out, and finally clears the zone. Hits it all the way down, but it is off of one of the Phoenix sticks, so it won't be an icing even if it made it that far. Hayes keeps it in the offensive zone.
Well, that should have been offsides.
Nobody there. So Phoenix continuing to work it across into the Bulls defensive zone, take a deep shot, and Brogan able to cover and see that one easily. So 6:15 left here in the second period. 19 seconds left on the penalty kill. Score 4-3 Atlanta Phoenix. So now the normal defense for Hayes and Lingjay together, along with Finnegan, Ian out there on offense. So Atlanta wins a faceoff, takes a quick shot. It's off the side of Hayes. Rebounds, bounces around right in front of Brogan, and eventually goes in. So Atlanta able to capitalize on that power play. And they get the shorthanded goal. So Finnegan, Ian, and Phillip, along with Hayes and Lingjay, out on the ice. Bulls win the faceoff, get it over to Phillip. Phillip works it up to Ian. Ian works it along the side of the wall using the referee. Takes a shot and scores.
Wow, that was a beauty.
So Ian Farragut finally doing what Ian Farragut does. Puts one in the corner right over the goalie's shoulder.
Right where Grandma keeps the peanut butter. Yeah, that's right.
Right where Grandma keeps the peanut butter. That's the spot. So this line's going to stay out there for the Bulls. We need a couple more like that. So with a score of 5-4, 5:55 left here in the second. Ian's going to take the face-off, wins it back to Lingjay. Lingjay sends it up to Phillip. Phillip carries it over into the offensive zone for the Bulls. Gets it over to Ian. Ian trying to work through two guys. Somehow still has the puck. Gets sent back to Hayes. Hayes dumps from a deep shot and blocked down two different Phoenix players. Phoenix then take over, carried into the neutral zone. They take a deep shot and Brogan just covers. So the Bulls will take this stoppage in play to go ahead and switch out lines. We have Nixon, Tyson, Henry, and the Bash brothers, Ethan and Jackson.
Hey, stop the clock.
All right, so apparently we caught back up on the clock. I didn't think we would ever do that. So Henry doing some great footwork there. Sends one deep into the offensive zone for the Bulls, and everybody chases in.
He was across the red line. How was that icing?
And apparently we have an icing call. I agree with Justin there. We were across the red line, but video should tell.
Yeah, whatever.
So we will take a offensive zone face-off, or defensive zone face-off. Won by the Atlanta Phoenix. Defenseman takes a shot, knocked down by Nixon. Another shot wide of the net. They try to center it. Brogan does a great job of just knocking that one away. The Bulls take chase deep into their offensive zone. Nixon tries to send it back around the back of the goal. Nobody home on the right side. Tyson chasing over there, though. Tyson battling along the boards. Phoenix trying to send it up along the wall. Birmingham sends it across, and Henry Arns takes a quick shot. Nixon poke checking away. Sends a bouncer towards the goalie. Goalie kind of gets turned around there for a second. Nobody there for the rebound. Ethan tries to center one back towards the net. Nobody there for the Bulls, though. Everybody kind of retreats into the neutral zone. Atlanta with possession, works in, and we get a tripping call.
No, I think it was just offsides.
Was it offsides?
I think it was just offsides.
So we'll have a face-off here in the neutral zone, right outside the Bulls territory. Dylan Hunt wins the face-off. He wins the majority of the face-offs he does, I believe. So Nicholas and Elijah both out there as well, along with Hayes and Lingjay. Puck goes around behind the back of the net. Dylan sends it back around towards Hayes. Hayes chases into the corner. They try to center one, and they do, but nobody home there for Phoenix. It comes right off the guy's stick. Phoenix sends one in towards Brogan. Brogan with a nice glove save.
Sorry about the camera works, guys. I've been watching the game.
So we're both off our game today. 3:34 left. Score 5-4. Phoenix tried to send one towards goal, but Bunch of Bulls around. Should have been, but wasn't. Phoenix tries to center one. Nobody there in the center to grab it, but they do send it back to their defenseman. Dillon does a good job poke checking that one away, getting it over to Elijah. Elijah using his shoulder, finally getting it out of the zone. Dillon knocks that one away again. Elijah coming in, trying to knock it away. Phoenix, good job of crossing past ice. They put one right towards the net, and they put another one in. So with 2:56 left here in the second period.
Get us out of this period.
Phoenix put another one on the board. We got a score of 6-4. I don't know how many timeouts we got, but might be a good time to call one.
It seems kind of like Bulls may be playing back on their heels a little bit. I don't know.
They definitely are. Atlanta came to play today.
It doesn't help that, you know, we haven't had a lot of practices together because of the holiday break, but something's not clicking today.
Definitely not. Not yet, at least. So Atlanta works that one in. And a quick goal there for Atlanta. Turnover there in the offensive zone for the Bulls leads to a quick score by the Phoenix. So Ian, Finnegan, Phillip, Ethan, and Jackson out on the ice for the Bulls. They'll stay out on the ice for the Bulls. Face-off won by Ian and Finnegan. Turned over quickly. Finnegan tries to work it along the boards, gets a poke checked away. Puck ends up in the corner over on Jackson's stick. Tries to send it out and does. So Phoenix will have to reset. Dump it back deep into the neutral zone, and Ethan sends it back up towards the offensive zone. Finnegan still on sides. Gets it over to Phillip. Phillip looking for somebody to center it to. Pass is cut off though by the Phoenix. Phoenix now on a fast break. Jackson Bulls on chase. Ethan hurrying up to get in front of the net. Ian just works it over around a couple of guys. Poke checked away by the Phoenix there in the defensive zone for the Bulls. Jackson takes it around the back of the net and centers one right in front of our net, but dumps it out. Bulls take the opportunity to, the Phoenix take the opportunity for a line change. We got a glove save there by the Atlanta Phoenix.
Nice work by that goalie.
Yeah, nice save there. So the minute 19 left. Here in the second period, score 7-4. Hayes and Lingjay come back out on the ice along with Henry, Tyson, and Nixon. Nixon taking the face-off. Wins it back to Tyson. Tyson sends it over to Henry. Looked like he wasn't quite ready for that puck, though. Lingjay corrals it in, sends it up to Henry. Henry dumps it along the wall. Henry and Nixon battle along the wall with a couple of Phoenix players. Atlanta finally able to get it, takes it in. Hayes poke checks it away over to Nixon. Nixon working it over center ice and then finally works over, takes a shot, and hit is in. Nixon with a score.
Silky mitts there.
That was nasty. Nixon with a nice shot there. Great job there by the entire line. Just continuing the battle.
Well, it all started with Henry over there up against the wall, fighting.
So the Bulls don't change lines. Nixon trying to win the faceoff and never could quite get a handle on that one. Phoenix work it over into their defensive zone, or into the Bulls' defensive zone. Send it back to their defenseman. Over to Nixon. Nixon cuts off that pass, sends it up to Henry Arns along the boards. Henry Arns takes it over into the offensive zone. Tyson just barely on sides, but was. The Bulls get it taken away. Got Hayes and Lingjay, just one guy to beat, and Hayes is trying not to hook and ends up actually not getting the hooking call. I think he dropped his stick at about the perfect time to not get the hook.
No, they did get the hook. It was delayed.
Oh, so it is a delayed hook on Hayes. I was wondering if they were going to call that or not. I only saw one referee at the time, and he did not raise his arm. So Hayes heads to the penalty box. Typically, that's what happens with a defenseman when they get beat. They
Is that a 9? Yeah.
reach out. So we have 9.4 seconds left and a 1 minute penalty. So we'll have Henry, Tyson, I believe that's Nixon taking the face off. And then Jackson enters on defense. And Phoenix able to quickly capitalize off that penalty kill, or a power play, with 2.3 seconds left. So we now have a score of 8-5, Phoenix. And the end of the second period. I don't know about you, Justin, but I'm glad we're out of that period.
Yeah, glad that one's over.
That wasn't fun. Let's move on to the next one.
No?
I'm muted. No, I'm muted now.
You're good now. I got you.
I'm good now?
There we
All
go.
right. So, Bulls out of that second period, thank goodness. Let's see if we can turn it around here in the third. Phillip over there in the corner along with Lingjay. Ian Finnegan and Hayes all out on the ice together. Lingjay sends it around to Finnegan. Finnegan looking for a place to pass it, but it gets cut off. Trying to get it over to Ian, gets cut off, and then Lingjay corrals that one over into Rogan's glove. So we'll have an offensive zone face-off. Bulls take the opportunity to go ahead and make a quick line change. So we have Nixon taking the face-off. Along with Henry and Tyson out on offense. Jackson and Ethan out on defense. They launch one towards the net. Henry ends up moving it over. Takes it over to Tyson. Nixon there to get the rebound off Tyson's stick. Nixon works around one guy. Tries to take a shot and just whiffs on the pass. And Tyson comes in and takes a quick slap shot right over the goalie. Henry tries to center it, tied up with one of the Phoenix players. We're going to get a penalty.
Hook on Henry?
No, they're calling a hook on the Phoenix player, number 93.
Henry threw up his arms like he had done something, but
yeah, they both got kind of tied up there, but so the Bulls now on a power play. They bring out Ian on defense along with Jackson, Nixon, Tyson, and Henry. It's just a very offensive heavy power play line. Ian taking the face off. Tries to center it. Tyson able to keep it on. Works it over to Ian. Ian trying to take a shot. Bounces off the stick of one of the Phoenix players. Nixon looks to center right in front of the goal to Henry. Henry tries to flip it in backhand. Finally takes it around the net over to Ian. Ian slaps that one in. And great shot there by Ian.
That's 2 thus far for Ian, yeah?
Yeah, that's 2 for Ian. We might get to use our hat trick after all if he can score one more. So Henry with a fantastic shot, rebound, takes it around the backside of the net, and finds an open man in Ian to take a shot. So great assist there by Henry Arns. So now we have Dylan Hunt, Nicholas Hoffman, and Elijah Cole out on offense, along with Jackson and Ethan on defense.
Let's climb out of this hole, boys.
Bulls win the faceoff. Jackson sends it right back into the Atlanta Phoenix stick, though. Nicholas ends up with the puck, though. Works it into the offensive zone, making a couple of guys miss, trying to find somebody. And now we have a one-on-one opportunity. Jackson coming in like a racehorse, tries to find that one and does with a nice save by Brogan with 10:02 left here in the third.
Credit
Jackson
Boyles.
Hey, that was some
serious.
That was some serious hustle. He came in like a jet engine, just got in his way just enough to make the shot easier for Brogan to corral. So Ian Finnegan, Phillip, Hayes, and Lingjay out on the ice for the Bulls. Ian ends up with the puck, takes it over into the offensive zone. Makes one guy miss, takes a shot, and it's off the goalie. Hayes steps up for the rebound, takes a shot, and Ian tried to get the rebound on that one, but on that shot from Hayes, but it got corralled in too quick.
I got to say something. 88 tried to bow up on Ian, and he just got to put his fist in his chest.
he quickly realized, oh, wait a second. Maybe I shouldn't do that. So our clock's off a good bit. I swear I'm hitting the buttons, but there's a little delayed, I guess. So 9:39 left in the game. So the Bulls win the faceoff, keep it in their offensive zone. Henry Arns battling behind the net. Over into the corner. Henry continuing to try. There's 2 Phoenix players just battling right there with him. Nixon comes in to help him out. Nixon tries to center one right in front of the net. And ends up on an Atlanta Phoenix stick. They try to send it around. Ethan Gray checking it away. Tyson just lays a guy out right there in front.
Ooh.
And a shot by Nixon just wide of the net. Nixon battles behind the net. Phoenix trying to send it out. Ethan stepping up again, trying to check that one away. And now it's a one-on-one opportunity. Jackson trying not to hook. So Jackson kind of chased that one down. He was trying not to hook. He had a stick on stick, and it was either he finished the hook or he held where he was.
Got to keep moving those feet, though. Got to keep moving those feet.
That's right. And so the Phoenix able to put one in there on Brogan with 8:47 left on our official clock. So Ian's going to take the face-off here along with Phillip and Finnegan. Hayes and Lingjay back on defense. Lingjay takes it around the backside of the corner, sends it around the corner to Finnegan. Finnegan's going to carry it across the blue line into the neutral zone. Finnegan cross ice pass, tried to get it to Ian, but cut off by the Phoenix. Phoenix carry it back into the defensive zone for the Bulls and try to center one, cut off by Ian. Ian with a lot of opportunity here. He can make a lot of guys miss, but number 27 is not going to give up on him. Eventually tripped him. No call there. Hayes battling here in neutral ice. Sends it over, and we get an offside call there on Hayes. Ian was still not back on sides from tripping up on the offensive side earlier. So 8:03 left here in the game. We have a score of 9-6. Phoenix. We got Nicholas, Dylan, Elijah, Jackson, and Ethan out on the ice. Bulls win the faceoff over to Nicholas. Nicholas carries across the blue line, but quickly poke checked away. Nicholas again trying to make some guys miss. Carry it into the offensive zone. Again, poke checked away by the Phoenix. Send it back to Jackson. Jackson tries to send it up to Nicholas and does. Nicholas trying to make one guy miss. Worked it over to Ethan. Ethan trying to pop it out of the Bulls defensive zone and does. Atlanta just sends it back. Cut off by Jackson. They take a quick shot, and Brogan's going to go ahead and corral that one in. Put it in his glove. Hold on to it for safekeeping with 7:21 left here in the third. So the Bulls will have a face-off here in their defensive zone, bringing out Nixon, Henry, Tyson, Ling J, and Hayes. I'm sorry, not Hayes. Jackson stayed out on the ice, and so did Ethan. So Henry works it over into the offensive zone. Takes a shot, but right off one of the guys. Nixon follows it right back up, but off target. Nixon with a shot. He's trying to put that one back up into the top right corner, just off the goalie's pad. Atlanta poke checks that one away, but it ends up on Tyson's stick. Tyson working it into the offensive zone. It's over to Nixon. Nixon takes a shot off one of the Atlanta Phoenix players. Tyson sending it back to Nixon. Nixon takes another shot off the goalie. Atlanta finally able to clear the zone. Gets it back to Jackson. Hayes has entered the game for Ethan. Jackson's going to skate forward. Working it up into the offensive zone. Takes a shot off one of the Phoenix players. Tyson takes a guy out right there in the corner. No call or delay penalty. Hayes waits for everybody to get back on sides and then tries to dump it back into the offensive zone for the Bulls and does. He's continuing to handle. Henry steps up. And finally they're able to clear it. The Bulls have to reset. Atlanta working it through the neutral zone, works it into the offensive zone. Defense has gotten back in position. Ling J's entered back on the ice. Ling J tries to poke check that one away, and good save by Brogan. So Brogan with a nice glove save, just if nothing else, letting everybody take a quick breather. Reset with 5:36 left here in the game. So our computer clock has 7:20 something left on it. I'm gonna let this thing run for another 2 minutes and see if we can't get it back down to closer to where it goes. But the Bulls take the face off. Ian taking the face off and a quick shot just wide of the net. Phoenix taking it behind the net and Ian just knocking that one away. Ian and Hayes both back there, and Brogan with a glove save right in front of the net. So Hayes will come out of the game. We have Jackson and Ethan. Ling J now comes out of the game as well. Finnegan, Ian, and Phillip out on the ice for offense. Ethan battling there in the corner. Ian finally sends that one around the corner. Not able to clear the zone though. Ian again slaps that one away. Ian trying to get it off his skate, and he does. Finally works into the neutral zone. He's got Finnegan over to his right. He's continuing to battle. He's got just a number of blue jerseys in his way. Ethan slaps that one back into the neutral zone. Jackson sends it into a slew of blue jerseys, and we have an offsides call here, looks like. I didn't see an offsides either. I didn't see an offsides, but they're going to call an offsides there on the Atlanta Phoenix. So with 4:25 left on the official game clock, score of 9-6. Bulls need to come up with a quick three. Hayes, Elijah, Dillon, Nicholas, and Lingjay out on the ice. Hayes steps up, tries to push that one out. Phoenix end up battling for it. Hayes sends it into the chest of Elijah Cole. Phoenix take a shot, and it's just off the shin guard of Brogan. Brogan ends up reining that one in. So 4:02 left here in the game. The Bulls will take a face-off here in their offensive zone. Phoenix win the face-off, take a quick shot. Hayes sticks his skate out, and Brogan with a glove save. So the Bulls with another face-off opportunity here in their offensive zone. 3:57 left here in the game. Phoenix taking another quick shot, just wide of the net. Dillon battling along the walls. They try to center it, cut off by Hayes. Hayes' pass around the boards, cut off. Lingjay chases it down, tries to send it up the boards to Nicholas. Nicholas and Lingjay both trying to clear that out of the zone. Atlanta able to retain the puck though. Send it back around the goal where Elijah is. Hayes cuts that pass off. Hayes is going to skate it forward. Everybody stays on sides. Hayes stays on, dumps one towards the goalie, and we get a clock stoppage. So with 3:12 left here in the game, Nixon enters the game along with Henry and Tyson. Jackson and Ethan back on defense. Bulls keep it in their offensive zone. Nixon trying to work it around, make a couple of guys miss. Nixon scored once already today. We know we can snipe another one in. Henry with 1 assist already today at least, maybe even more. Henry tries to find a place to center it, takes one right off the goalie's shoulder pad. Henry was looking for that shot and rebound there, just didn't quite fall. Tyson sends one to the center for Jackson. Jackson steps up, takes a shot right between Henry Orange's legs, and then Nixon takes a backhand. And nice save there by the Phoenix goalie.
Very nice save. He didn't even know where it was.
No, he didn't know where it was.
That was it's a good effort there. Good effort by the Bulls, but
that one shot that went between Henry's legs, I thought we might have had that, and it was just a little bit wide.
Yeah.
So same line will stay out here with 2:25 left. Henry Orange tries to chase that one down against the boards. Nixon comes in, takes a quick shot right off the side of the net. Ethan sends that one back in. Pass is cut off by the Phoenix. Enters the neutral zone. Bulls reset. Nixon comes around, takes a shot. It's off the shin guard of one of the Phoenix players. Nixon with his own rebound gets it over to Tyson. Tyson tries to backhand one in, but taken over by the Phoenix. Phoenix working in neutral ice. Jackson and Ethan on chase. They take a shot just wide of Brogan's shin guards. Bulls try to clear the zone, but can't. They center one just wide of Brogan's net again. Jackson tries to send that one up the boards. Nixon takes one off the back of the leg. They are able to clear the zone, but no offsides call. So they dump it back into the Bulls' defensive zone. Jackson dumps it up the boards, sends it around to Tyson, who sends it on out of the defensive zone and completely clears it. Bulls are going to take an opportunity to take a line change. With Ian and Finnegan coming out to help out Henry. Hayes and Lingjay come back on defense. I'm sorry, Hayes and Jackson stay out on defense. Put one right in front of Brogan. Brogan sends it out, and then they quickly put one back in. So we now have a score of 10-6 with 50.8 seconds. So we'll have Phillip, Finnegan, and Ian out on the ice along with Hayes and Lingjay. Probably, I would assume, for the last 50 seconds here of the game. Hayes sends it up to Ian. They take a quick shot, Phoenix does, and sends it into Brogan's glove. I think the Bulls have already given up on this game. That looked like a little bit of lazy effort right off that faceoff.
4-point deficit's kind of one that'll kick you when you're down. So.
Yep. So Hayes tries to send that one up the wall. Gets cut off. He gets tied up. At least he takes somebody down with him. Ian's going to work that one around into neutral ice. He's got 3 Phoenix players. Ian passes one of them. Can't get a handle on that to make a shot with 18 seconds here left in the third. Phoenix with a nice cross-ice pass cut off by Hayes. Hayes carries it back into the neutral zone. Phoenix with just a couple seconds left. No shot. And we have a final here of 10-6. So, as I said before, the Atlanta Phoenix have been a tough team to overcome every single game. It's battle. And they finally get one on us.
Yeah, it's a tough one. So hopefully the boys will wake up and show up. I think we've got the Flyers next, I believe. But we'll be back about 5:30, I believe it is, Tyler.
Yep. So I'm going to put the standings back up so you can see the Phoenix have 8 points. The Bulls have 14. So obviously that'll change after this game. And hope to see you guys back in just a little bit. Hope everybody, Justin and myself and all the players are back on our full game. We're a little slow getting started back here today.
Absolutely. Hey, thanks for watching, folks, and we'll see you next time.